Lads, am I the only person who's freezing? I am absolutely freezing. I think I'm going to turn the heating on. This is the 30-day challenge of 30 things you don't know about me. And I was looking back on some of the other videos to get some questions that I could answer for you today. And I realised that I'm finding it really hard to say this is the 30-day challenge of 30 things that you don't know about me. It doesn't roll quickly enough for me. I don't know what the gig is. Anyway, this is day 14. I'm not recording every single day. I'm skipping weekends because with the kids and matches and stuff, I just don't have the time to do it every single day. However, this is my 14th recording day. So today's question is, Debbie Pearce asked me the other day, what do I believe happens to us when we pass over? Really interesting question. I absolutely love that question, Debbie. Thanks ever so much. So I need to make it kind of clear from the get-go that I hear and see things from the other side all the time. I've always been able to do this, and I was able to do it as a child. Didn't know what it was at the time until I got older and I was able to channel it properly. So what do I believe happens? Well, I believe in the moment that you pass, that your soul and all of your memories leave your body and go to a different dimension. And when you go to a different, I'm not a religious person, by the way, so I don't believe in heaven and hell and purgatory and all of those things. They don't fall into my belief system. So what I believe is that when your soul and all of your memories leave your body and go to a different dimension, that you have to learn the lessons over there that you didn't choose to learn in this lifetime, that were presented to you and that you let pass you by and keep coming back and pass you by and keep coming back. So unfortunately, if there's stuff that we're avoiding learning while we're here on earth, I believe we're going to have to learn them when we go to the other side. I do believe that when we all pass energetically, that we will get to meet our loved ones again on a different plane. However, for those of you who are watching this and have people who you love who are on the other side, I do believe that we sorry, I just got very distracted because of somebody's I do believe that they're around us all the time. And it's so funny that I felt somebody standing in behind me there as I said that, because that proves my point. So yeah, all of our loved ones are around us all the time, and they're constantly trying to guide us back to the highest level of who we are and guide us back to being the best possible version that we can be for ourselves. And they're constantly sending us signs and guidance from the other side in whatever way they can do energetically. And I don't do the fluffy stuff. I don't, I'm very specific, and it's kind of very scientific, the space that I come from with this. And anybody who's ever been in a session with me and somebody belonged to them has come true. Like, I'm not a medium or anything, and that's not the basis of what I do in the positive mindset sessions. It just happens sometimes that a loved one will come in. It happens sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes when they come through, they only come through for a second and have a specific message. Sometimes they come in, they talk forever. And then when I'm saying what it is that I'm hearing, I'd have to say to the client, when I'm finished, Jesus, tell us back what they said, because I can hardly remember. And sometimes they come up with bloody brilliant information for people and great one-liners. They're always real straight talkers as well, the people that come through to me. So fear not, I believe we get to see our loved ones on the other side, and we get to feel them all around us if we're open to that. You have to really higher your vibration to be able to feel them, and they have to lower their vibration right down because they're working on a different vibrational plane. But a very interesting story happened here a couple of months ago with a girl. And she was sitting in the chair, lovely, lovely girl, and her father came through really, really strong. And I don't see them in the physical sense, I just see balls of energy. And I saw this, I knew it was a man, and I knew he was older. So they don't come through and say, oh, my name is whatever. And they don't give fluffy information like talk about their funerals or anything like that. They're always there for a specific reason. To give a message of, you're doing this wrong, you need to do it this way, and that'll get you back on track again. So I was telling this girl, I said, you know, I can see this man and he actually showed me his face. And that's a rarity. It's actually only ever happened to me. I could count on one hand the amount of times that that's happened. So yeah, he showed me his face. So I was able to describe this girl's father to her. And I could really, really feel his presence. And she could actually really, really feel his presence as well. And he was delighted that she had come to see me and delighted that she was trying to resolve the issue that she had come to speak to me about. He was really, really chuffed about that because he was trying to guide her for such a long time and she was off track. So he gave me a really lovely message for her and she went off on her merry way and she was absolutely delighted. Now, she was a little bit perturbed by it all because it was a very clear message. But she rang me the following day to say that her father had left her and that she could feel him by her side the whole time, and that he had, I can't recall if he had turned on the kettle or turned off the kettle, but that basically she literally could feel the man standing beside her. And she was a little bit freaked out, so she called me and I had to settle her on the phone and she was fine. But it turns out that that girl actually has a gift herself. And since then she has been developing it somewhat and is getting much better at being able to communicate with the other side. So all of these things are sent to us for a reason. So I believe that one of the reasons her father came through that night was to be able to develop that side of her. And if she's watching this video, I hope you're doing amazingly. And I hope that you're able to channel in such a way that you're comfortable with and that you're getting lots of gorgeous messages and that you're able to help other people now as well. So lads, keep the questions coming. I'm absolutely loving them and I'll see you all on the page tomorrow. Take care. Salam.